Welcome back to another special edition of the Hockey Nation Live Show. Today, Monday, what we're going to do, of course it's Power Ranking NHL from Coach Frenchy, who is number one this week. We have a new team, so don't go nowhere. Watch the video until to the end. Welcome back to another Power Ranking NHL by Coach Frenchy. We're going to go through the 31 team from the bottom to the top. And yes, we have a new team this week. And yes, please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Hockey Nation Live Show. And yes, leave your comments below this video if you agree about my power ranking and see what kind of discussion we can get. By the way, don't forget, we have a special live stream every time the Montreal Canadiens play on their schedule here on the Hockey Nation Live Show. And also, we have our daily show, Monday to Friday, 11 o'clock Eastern Time, with my co-host, Michael DeVellino, talking about what? Off NHL, of course. So let's dive in right away about the Power Ranking 30-31. And like we do every single week, we mentioned to you, this Power Ranking starts Monday to Sunday. So example, this week, it started last Monday to yesterday, Sunday. So let's see who is number 31. And start with the New Jersey Devils. Honestly, they have the same spot they was last week. At number 31, they have a record of a 0-3-1. They are 0-9-1 in the last 10 games. Is the team struggle a lot right now. Since the departure of the two good players, Travis Zajac and also Kyle Palmieri. It's a team right now. They will finish the season at the end of this, I believe, of this power ranking. I don't see more of that part. Also, they lost a couple of players because of COVID-19, like P.K. Subban. Number 30, the Anaheim Ducks. It's a weeks after week, same spot, 30, 0-2-0. Again, 2 losses last week. It's a team they never have a great success all year long with some injuries. Some players did not perform at the level they should be. And, of course, they are missing, really, during the year, some players like John Gibson as a goaltender. And I don't see anything else for them. Number 29, the Los Angeles Kings, another team where they are right now. They'll be honest with you, 1-2-0. We can see a couple of good flashing from them. But, honestly, the inconsistency, the win. They have a really good, maybe 35 years since the beginning of the year. And after that, they really more struggle, and they are right now 29, and they are the bottom of the West Division. And I don't see anything else could change until the end of the year. Number 28, another team's going down, is the Columbus Blue Jacket. 0-3-1. They got a 1 point in the Tampa Bay Lightning, but inconsistency right now. Send they trade David Savard, and then also Nick Foligno to Toronto. They don't win, and unfortunately, maybe this is the end of John Tortorella at the end of the season for me. And the team is looking some answer about what's next for them. Number 27, another team dropped one position, is the San Jose Sharks. 0-2-1. Again, it's the same thing on this column where it's all the teams, they don't play with consistency. More for the San Jose Sharks. I believe they have a lot of good players there, but the poor performance, the goaltending, and the way they play all year long, they are where they're supposed to be right now, number 27. And another difficult week, to be honest with you, with a 0-1. Number 26, honestly, did happen a lot the last 2-3 weeks. They play very well, but this week they struggle a little bit more. It's a Buffalo Sabres, 1-3-0. We can see a better way. A couple of players step up, send the trade for Taylor Hall and Brandon Montour. And, of course, they not play with Jack A. Cole right now, and now their goaltender, Linus Ullmark. We have to mention, Sam Reinhart have a good week. Jeff Skinner scored 1 goal, but I think Mittelstadt is pretty good right now for them. And, of course, Rasmus Dahlin, he become who he was supposed to be. Is a team right now they will be like this until the end of the year, for me, to be honest with you. Number 25 is Ottawa Senator. Another good weeks for them. 2-1-0 after a difficult weeks, a 0-4-0, I believe. It's a team, they're just going to have a great future with them. They see the rookies, Norris, and those younger like Shabbat, Patterson, and Ketchup doing very well for them. So good weeks for them overall. 24, Detroit Red Wings, great weeks, 1-1-2. Jonathan Bernier was amazing in front of the net. Is the team sent the trade for Manta, the big trade of the trade deadline. They got Vrana. Vrana have a game with 4 goals this week. It's a team stopped at the beginning of the year for many weeks at 31, and they jumped a 7 rank, to be honest with you. So good performance against Detroit, and they're looking good, to be honest with you, the last 6-7 weeks. Chicago Blackhawks dropped a 1 spot from 22nd to 23rd, 1-2-0. It's a team right now, they drop a lot for the last 3-4 weeks. It's going to be out of the playoff, I believe. I think Nashville is going to get that one, maybe Dallas, but really Chicago, I don't see any more chance. But again, it's a great year for them overall. Number 22nd, Coyotes, 1-2-0. They jump over Chicago this week. It's a team right now fighting for the spot number 4 with the St. Louis Blues to make the playoff in the West Division. I really believe they have a good chance over there, but now they welcome back the goaltender Darcy Quamper. So that I believe that we're helping them and see what they're going to do for the next 2 weeks before the end of the season. This is my Montreal Canadiens, my team, and they're looking bad, and I dropped them a 4 spot. That's the first time they are in that section, the 17-31. It's really miserable to watching them right now. I have no answer to tell them. They look bad. They look very bad. And they look ugly. And I don't know what they're going to do. Maybe out of the playoff. And if this happen, a lot of people are going to lose their job, like Bergevin and Ducharme, everything like that. But this team don't look good, to be honest with you. Number 20, the St. Louis Blues drop a 1 spot. They have 1-1-0. They play only 2 games this week. It's a team fighting with Arizona Coyotes. Inconsistency, maybe I would say the best words for them. Is the team should be there, with Bennington, but now they play with a couple of injuries all year long. And now tonight we heard like Parenko and Vince Dunn will be out of the lineup. But again, they need maybe more for the big guns for them to stay in the race. Number 19, the Flyers drop a 2 spot. Whatever they have, 2-1-0. And I think one of the wins is, again, Buffalo in New Jersey. Is a team really find since the beginning of the year? They look like what kind of the team they are. I don't think so. They never find who they are, really. Unfortunately, with a goaltending situation, with a poor performance for a couple of weeks, many weeks. And that's the reason why they are 19 right now. Number 18, the Vancouver Canucks, back from the COVID-19. They have a 2-1-0. 2 big games against Toronto. Look great since they are back. Still, they are on the race with the Montreal Canadiens and also the Calgary Flames to be in the playoff. I don't think so will happen, but again, it's great to see them back now on the ice, play well, and I jumped them a 3 spot. They well deserve a great job for the head coach, Travis Green, so far. The Calgary Flames finally passed the Montreal Canadiens. 2-1-0 beat the Montreal the last 2 games back-to-back. Another game tonight, see what's going to happen there. If the case they win tonight, they will be only 2 points behind them. And I think right now they really push Montreal to get out the playoff, where I feel like they don't deserve Montreal to be there at that moment. The Calgary deserve to be there right now. And we'll see what they're going to do tonight. It will be very interesting. Don't forget, we have a live stream with the Montreal Canadiens, the Calgary Flames tonight. Number 15, the Dallas Stars. Another great weeks, 3-1-0. They're hanging there. They're pushing hard. They don't want to give up. They are a resilient team like they was last year on the playoff. They maybe get Tyler Seguin very soon. There's a team struggle with injuries all year long, but never give up, and it really surprised me to see them. They're still fighting with the Nashville to make a last push and see what he can catch up them. But we'll be interesting what Dallas is going to do next couple of weeks. The next week to see if they can stay against Nashville for that spot. Number 15, New York Islanders, 1-1-1. It's a team right now for the last 10 games. They are not what they look like. I think they are 5-5-0, 6-4-0. They dropped from first to third. They're fighting right now with Pittsburgh, Washington, and Boston. And I don't know. St. Andrews is out, but he got Palmieri and Zajac, but not good enough right now to be who they are. Nashville 14, still the same spot. 2-0-1, another week with no loss. It's the team right now. Whatever who is an injury list, whatever they don't have, they're just fighting and they stay there. And now they are solo in the fourth spot. And the Central Division look like they're going to make the playoff. They feel Dallas behind them. Closer and closer, but I still believe Nashville, they are good enough to make this happen and they win and to make the playoff. Number 13, the New York Rangers, unbelievable team, unbelievable year for them. I push them higher because they deserve it. Another good week, 2-2-0, jump for one spot. I don't think so they're going to get higher that power ranking from until the end of the year, but they are fun to watch. A lot of rookies there, a lot of great players, excited team to watch with Panarin, Zibanejad, Kako, Lafreniere, Adam Fox, Strome, and Krieger, and Buchnevich. It's just fun to watch this team. Number 12, the Winnipeg Jets drop a 4. That's a big step on this power ranking, the worst in this week. 0-2-0, lose both game against Toronto. I know they are look good at second position in the East North Division, but still they have no answer right now for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And then they also heard they lost Nikolai Heller for the rest of the year. It was the news from today. So we'll see how the Winnipeg going to respond this week and maybe have a better week. The number 11, the Boston Bruins, after 2 big wins at the beginning of the weeks, we thought maybe they're going to have another great weeks after they won 4 prior to that one. I think their straight was 6W. They lost the last 2 games of the week. And finally, I dropped them at 1 spot. They're on the race right now from 4-1 on the East Division. They're hanging there. But again, we'll see what happens with the rookie goaltender, Seaman. Number 10, the Florida Panthers, another great weeks. Jump from 1 spot from 11 to 10. Good weeks overall for them. They beat finally the Carolina Hurricanes Saturday for the second time this season in 8 games. So good for the mindset to be ready. Now they have again 2 games again again in Nashville, and they're fighting. Stay there for second spot in the Central. They try to get a first and maybe stay second, or maybe worst case they will be finished third. Possible tonight they clinch the spot of the playoff. We'll see. Number 9, Pittsburgh. Another great weeks. Listen, I jumped them to the 4. They are number 1 in East Division right now. Unbelievable. And I know they played the Devils 3 times and 1 time the Buffalo, but still we have to give him credit for Mike Sullivan did with the Pittsburgh Penguins. Beat yesterday the Boston Bruins by a score 1-0. Great performance at Travis Jarry. Number 8, another great weeks for the Minnesota Wild. 4-0-0. Another teams, they're pushing in the back of Colorado and Vegas. Who said this at the beginning of the year? But again, this is all about one player. By the way, it's his birthday today. Kirill Kaprizov. So just want to mention this to you. By the way, he carried on this team on his shoulder. Unbelievable weeks again for him. And we'll see what he's going to do next week. And if they can catch up or, of course, stay third position in the West Division. Number 7, the Washington Capitals. Still at the same spot, 2-0-0. Good game overall. They beat Islanders 1 time, 6-3. I think they beat both games this week. And they passed now them. And now they are solo in second position. And we'll see what Washington is going to do the next couple of weeks. The goaltending in maybe one area. By the way, Zdeno Chara played his 1600 NHL game career last Saturday. Number 6, the Edmonton Oilers. Very quiet weeks also for them. 1-1-0. Not bad. Same spot. Nothing major. They lost against Montreal Canadiens, and they beat them one time, and then the rest they was off all week. So we'll see what happened with them. And listen, McDavid looking good, Tressel looking good over there. And it's all about their goaltending for me, their situation for the rest of the year. Number 5, the Tampa Bay Lightning, a better weeks finale, 3-1-0. They beat the Columbus Blue Jackets 2 times, and they beat 1 time the Carolina Hurricanes, the last 1 time against them. Same spot, I don't move it up and down. They are right now 2nd position and 3rd position in the Central Division. They flip and flop with the Panthers. Now they are behind the Carolina Hurricanes, and they're chasing them. So see where they can finish first at the end of the year. Number 4, the Toronto Maple Leafs, great weeks overall for them, 2-1-0. Finally, they stopped their slump. I think at some point it was 0-3-3. They came back with 2-1-0 this week. Listen, they are number 4, first in the East Division. They're going to win their division. They really beat the Winnipeg Jets twice this week. So they just advanced their lead on the first place versus second place. And good weeks overall for John Tavares and his team. And number 3, the Carolina Hurricanes finally dropped, still at the same spot, 2-0-2, another good weeks for them, beat the Florida Panthers 1 time, lose an OT. I think they have a great weeks for them. And they show at the rest of the league, they deserve to be a top 3 and right now, and they are number 1 in the Central Division. Great weeks for Doug Hamilton against the Panthers, and also overall for Martin Negash. And number 2, finally, they dropped for 1. They was the best team the last 2 weeks on the Power Ranking from Coach Frenchy for the Hockey Nation Live show. The Colorado problem they got the last weeks, it was the fact like they was on the COVID-19 after they stopped for 10 days, I believe, or 12 days, and they come back with 1-1-0. They lose again, and they beat the St. Louis Blues. Second in the West Division, teams doing well, no worry about them. They're missing Philip Grober right now. Should be back Thursday night, so we'll see what happens in this case. And ladies and gentlemen, it's time to announce to you for not the first time this year, for a couple more times, but the first week back in the spot number 1 of the Power Ranking NHL from Coach Frenchy. The team is the Vegas Golden Knights. Yes, sir. They are right now on fire. I believe they are 8 or 9 straight W. They are number 1 in the West Division. They're looking great. Pietrangelo is back in the lineup. He brings this team at the next level. Pacioretty, Mark Stone, Eric Carlson, Marc-André Fleury, Theodore, and the list just don't stop. They have so many great teams. And they have a team right now, they're going to fight until to the end with the Colorado Avalanche to finish first. And it'll be very interesting that playoff round after, I believe, the first and second round, what's going to happen with Vegas, Colorado, and Minnesota. I can't wait to see this season, the playoff start. This is about 3 weeks away to the first round in NHL. And listen, thanks again for watching the Power Ranking. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and leave comments below this video. Without you, this channel cannot exist. We believe and we are so grateful to having you there on the daily. Thanks again for watching the Hockey Nation Live show with your coach, Coach Frenchy. And like what we like to do at the end of each video. Of course, you have what? You have greatness inside of you. Happy weeks. Have an amazing, great weeks. Bonne semaine, mes amis. On se reparle lundi prochain pour un autre Power Ranking NHL by Coach Frenchy.